All right.
Welcome to another episode of the Soothing Semantics podcast. I'm your host, Rafi Pinsky. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, leave your comments, and make sure, obviously, for all of your real estate needs in South Florida, to go to Rafi, the realtor, on Instagram. Make sure to check out the weekly newsletter. If you have any questions about the market, whether it be condos, homes, multifamily, even commercial, make sure to get in contact with me. Would love to help you. So today we have another Israeli surprise. We have Eidan Sanker on the podcast. And I came across Eidan's videos because he has a very interesting purple Corvette. It's very, very rare to see a Corvette in Israel in general. You know, usually you see the Skodas and the cheap, crappy European cars. But to see a Corvette, especially a purple one, was very interesting because they're not too common. So I
Yeah,
was wondering.
I think don't have a purple C8 Corvette in Israel. This is just um the one. I don't know. This is the only
Yachid,
one.
Yachid,
Only
Ken, the
one.
only one, yeah. So I see this Indian looking Israeli guy, right? I didn't even know you were Israeli in the beginning until I actually saw your content and I saw you speaking Hebrew and everything. But he has this very funny thing that he does where he'll park his Corvette and people sit on the car and they take pictures with it. There's even some people that kind of like to believe it's theirs. We'll talk about how much kind of you stage that. You know what I mean by staging,
Okay.
right?
All right. I tell you what. Before 1.5 years, I come back to the car. I see two girls sitting on my car, and I think, I don't know what I can do because I don't want they sitting on my car, you know. So I have a key, and I can start the engine remotely. And I tell myself, okay, let's record it in video, of course. So I record it. I start the engine remotely, and they very very scared and screaming, and this is very funny. And I had 1,000 followers in Instagram in the then. So I upload it, and people tell me in the story, oh, this is very very funny. You need to upload it in on TikTok, and I upload it in TikTok, and after 1 hour goes 100,000 views in 1 hour. And after I do more videos like that, because a lot of people take picture with my car, but right now everyone knows me, so they actually waiting for behind the car and waiting for me to do the thing, they don't touch my car video. They actually waiting for me sitting on my car purpose to to do the don't touch my car video. So of course right now this is stage. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, at this point, everybody knows you already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. So before the touch the car thing, right? I know you have a few businesses because I watched your video where you kind of gave a background on who you are. So tell us a little bit, besides the whole car thing, tell us a little bit about you, about the businesses you started, car rentals, and I know you have a bunch of cars that you own. So give us a little
Yeah.
bit of background about Idan.
So in 2011 I buy a camera, and I try to learn about photography. And after I open business, photography for events, you know, weddings, bar mitzvah, and something like that. And I working very very hard. I take maybe through two, 3, 4, 5 events per day. And I had some photographers, and I need to give them cards, and after take them the cards and go to the computer and edit all the videos and all the pictures and send for the customers. And I worked maybe 18 hours per day then, until 2020. And I think in in 2014, I buy my first house, and after buy my first car. This is Pontiac Solstice, if you know what is that.
I know what a Pontiac is. The Solstice, I don't think so. How old were you at this point?
21.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been 21 in 2011. This is 18. Yeah, 18 and a half, you know. So after, because I love the car, so after I bring, this is import a C7 Corvette from USA, and they do it with some company, and the some company, this is not good company, all right. This is they don't know how to work, and have some problem with this import. So I need to back the car USA and bring one more car, another car, because they don't do it good, all right. So I learn how to import cars to Israel. So I import maybe for myself just maybe 7 cars. This is vintage cars, you know, Cadillac Eldorado, Ford Mustang, Camaro, MGB, Buick Century, and something like that. So I had a lot of cars. I have here a picture of all my cars, and I have here one more, a little cars, small cars, you know, of all my collection. And after because I work a lot with event places, so I have a lot of, because I'm a photography of event, I had a business. So some people who have event place tell me, let's open event place together. So I open with them event place, and I partner of the place. And after, I think about new application. You can invite any service provide in your price. All right. This is only for Israeli people right now, but in the future, this is goes to be in the world, on all the world. And of course, I tell you, before 1.5 years, I start with the videos and social media.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's very cool. Okay, so it's been mostly the cars.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you? I mean, you built a huge channel. You built a massive channel. I mean, you have millions on YouTube. You have millions on Instagram.
Yeah.
You just kept making. I mean, I've seen a lot. I've just looked through a lot of your content. How did you grow it to such a large amount, bro? Like that's a huge number.
I tell you what, in the beginning, I tell you this is lucky because I don't thought about don't touch my car video, and it just happened. So I think I just hear what people want to see and just do it, you know, because don't have in the past don't touch my car videos, and a lot of people love this content. So I just continue to do this content until now, you know. So don't touch my car video, and after gold digger videos, and after, I don't know, charity videos, and
Money videos. Yeah, I saw them.
yeah, money videos. So what people want to see, that's what I do. That's what I do. So, you know, maybe of course in the future I search about something else.
So at this point, you know, Baaretz Kilo, everybody recognizes you, right? Like you probably walk down the street.
Yeah. If I go with the cars, all the people. Without the cars, I think maybe 30%.
Yeah.
I be yesterday in Greece, and you see a lot of people look about me. Oh, and they don't come to ask me question, but they look about me and they tell their friend, hey, you see, you
Mhm.
understand. So yeah.
I think if you want to talk a little bit about it, I mean, there's definitely more we can go into the videos. Do you have, I guess the last question on this topic is, do you have plans to switch your content to try something else, or you feel like it's working, you're getting a ton of views, you're just going to stick to it? Do you want to
I
do
try,
anything?
yeah, I try to do it all the time. I ask the followers. I try to do it all the time. But right now I have five pages in YouTube. Yeah, I have the main. I have the Be Kind, Hot Gold
Mhm.
Digger, What Do You Do for a Living, and a charity video. Charity.
Mhm.
So I have five. The two of them. This is before 1 week. But the Be Kind, this is I think 2 months, and the hot gold digger, this is 1 month. And in the hot gold digger, I have already 10 million views, and the Be Kind, I think maybe 20 million views, something like that. So the pages is grow fast because
Yeah.
the main account I had maybe 10 million views just after half year. And here I take it in 1 month.
Crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah, you already have such a name, you've already built such a name. You can do I feel like you can do any content that's something similar, like prank videos. And because you have such a following, they'll just watch it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's pretty, that's,
Right now, this is not matter what I do. It's working.
yeah, it's amazing. That's what building a brand, man.
I tell you what, I think because the algorithm knows my voice.
And your voice, yeah.
Yeah, and is recommended.
Yeah, you made a brand, like you made a brand, and now you can make anything pretty much. I mean, people will probably still want to see the content you make now. They probably will still want to see it, but that's the craziest thing, man. It's like any of these celebrities in America, let's say they're, Sahkan, whatever it is, they
Yeah,
can.
tell you what, I think I have maybe 500 accounts in my name. This is not mine, of course, but a lot of people open accounts in my name and take my my content and try to do it. Maybe 500 in TikTok, 500 in Instagram, 500 in Facebook, in YouTube, in Snapchat. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Yeah.
So you're saying that they use your name and then they take your content, or they make their own content?
Take my content.
That helps you. That's good for you. That just gives you more views.
Yeah.
Because people are going to want to see, people are going to be like, okay, where's the real channel?
But
They're going
I tell you what, I tell you what. One of the things, this is not good for me because they actually take my video from YouTube and upload it before I upload it on TikTok. This is not good for me.
oh, because they're trying to get, yeah. They're trying
Yeah.
to steal it from
It's
you to get
not
views on
good
there.
for me. And right now I just need to do it, in the same time. This is I think the TikTok and Instagram, the algorithm is not good. It is not good. They need to improve because they need to verificate the person faster
Right.
and see if someone takes the video, the account need to delete it. You know, that's what I think because it's really hurt my content, really hurt my page, really hurt my page.
It's interesting because there's a bunch of people, you've heard of Andrew Tate. He was doing this strategy where he had a bunch of people pushing out his stuff. and that's how he got so massive.
Yeah, I understand what you say. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
also it's a little different for him because they deleted his channel, so he didn't have his own channel, so he needed people to push out videos for him because Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they all banned him.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit different. You have your own channel, you want to grow your, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. A lot of people show me other accounts and they ask me, "This is you," but I tell them, "Yeah, this is my content, but this is not me. This is me." And after they see, "Oh my God, 8 million! Oh wow!"
Yeah.
Because they show me maybe 100,000 followers on 60,000 followers and tell me, "Oh, this is you. Oh my God, I follow you." And then I tell them, "Don't, no, this is not my account. This is my account." Yeah,
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
It's crazy though, because 8 million for somebody like for an Israeli to have 8 million followers, man, that's more than most celebrities in Israel. You know,
Yeah,
you think most, Eyal Golan, one of the most famous singers, what does he have, like 1 million followers? Maybe a little more?
I think yes. I think yes. I tell you what. I tell you what. In Israel, YouTube, I the second. In Instagram, I the second.
Who's the first?
The first one. This is Gal Gadot.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, but
I the second in Israel. We will live in Israel. I the first. I the first one. Because
that's
Gal Gadot, she's Israeli, but she's
she's
not
in
Israeli.
America and she's
No.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a
On
clutch.
TikTok, on TikTok, I think maybe I have just 3.7 million. So this is not a lot. I think maybe number 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. On
Wow.
YouTube, I have one. This is oh I don't remember the name of the page, but I have the two most followers.
Wow, that's
Subscribers.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty insane. I'm doing a podcast, so it's a totally different world. I mean, I have a lot of plans with it, but it's long video. So long video takes time, really takes time to build that channel, build the followers.
Of
Obviously,
course.
there's a lot, yeah, there's a lot I need to do. I want to build out a real legitimate studio. Most of my videos, I've been doing it for 3.5 years, almost every single week. So most of
Wow.
my videos were in person, but I've also done a lot of Zoom. But yeah, that's a long game. It takes a long time for the most part, usually.
But your RPM, this is maybe 50 times more than me. That's the
RP.
difference. Yeah, the RPM.
Yeah.
How much money you get for 1,000 followers? For 4,000 views.
Yes. Yeah. If we have the same amount, like there's a guy, who
No,
psycholog.
we don't need the same amount, We just need, if you have 1 million views and I have 50 million views, we get the same money. This is what I
Right,
say.
right. Okay. But still, it takes time. There's a guy. Yeah, there's a guy. His name is Jordan Peterson. Tamakiri, you ever heard of him?
No.
So he's from Canada. He's a psychologist, like a doctor, psycholog. So
Mm.
he's very famous. He has about almost 8 million followers on YouTube, but he does a lot of like long discussions. He's probably making so much money. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
if psychology, so wow. In long video, wow, this is a lot of money.
Yeah,
A
and he
lot
also,
of
he
money.
also has
I think
books.
maybe this is $1 million per month, or something like that.
Probably, yeah, definitely. And he sells books. He sells millions of books. He writes books. He does all these different things. He gives speeches. He's goes on other channels. Da da da. So the guy he's a brilliant guy. But he has a huge following. And
Yeah,
then there's obviously Joe Rogan, who's that's a different world altogether. There's just different levels. But that's crazy. So
that's
yeah, go ahead. What were we say?
yeah, that's crazy. I say.
It's nuts, man. It's crazy. Just for me, bro, I'm trying to get to the 10K mark, you know? Like I'm gonna keep going after that, of course. But for me, like I'm thinking about 10,000 followers. To me, that's like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm
But
just like,
this is not the same. I understand what you say. Yeah, I understand.
yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. I just gotta be consistent. That's it. Just do it day, keep doing it day after day, week
Of
after week.
course. You need to be consistent. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So we're talking about all the content, having a YouTube channel, cars, all of this. Is there anything else you would want to talk about maybe with future businesses or things that you're working on?
Right now, I working about something you can clean your car very easily and save time. So wait for it. This is a really good thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I now.
So what? But I'm saying people could go to a car wash. So why? What does this do?
Yeah, because don't have so much time to go. If you don't have so much time to go to car wash, so in 5 minutes you can clean your car yourself very faster. 5 minutes. If you don't
You
have time to go to car wash, yeah. Of course, car wash, this is good. This is better from what I do, but if you don't have time and you want to go maybe, I don't know, date or something, and you don't have time, so 5 minutes, tuck. And this case can be in your car. This is box like that. That's it.
okay. I was thinking of talking a little bit about the war, but I think it's good to stick on this. If we could go into it a little bit, if you want to. I don't really think there's necessarily a need to. I talk about it all the time, you know. So, but I assume we're on the same page. I would assume, obviously, you want everything to continue, and meaning we finish the war in Gaza. Hopefully, we'll just see what's with Lebanon. Which part of Israel do you live?
I am in the middle. This is between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. So I don't feel that, but yeah, the situation in Israel is not so good.
Yeah.
Not so.
Most of my family's there. So yeah, they're just mostly in Ayosh.
When you're in Israel, they live.
Mostly Ayosh. Mostly Ayosh.
Ah, yes, all right.
Yeah. Also a little bit near Lebanon, like near Kiryat Shmona.
Oh, so they don't live in their house
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. And then there's just different. Yeah, there's a few different parts they live in, like also near. I
In
think
Tveria.
from Tel Aviv. No, not Tveria. No, but mostly Yehuda Vishon. That's mostly where they
Mm.
are. Yeah. So, is there anything else? I figured this was a good discussion. We don't have to. Obviously, hopefully, next time I come visit, we can meet. I know I have so many friends there. I think I told you I was Saiti Khair Boded, so I know the whole country. I'm very familiar. I'm honestly thinking of doing some episodes Bivrit and then just doing Talgum. But for now, I just want to cater to as many people. I mean, you do most of your content in English too. You understand, like
Yeah, I think I have maybe 0.3% from Israel. This is not a lot.
yeah. So like when I see people doing content in Hebrew, listen, if they have a following, they have a following. But most people are not going to want to watch it in Hebrew with English subtitles. They want to listen in the language that they speak. So English is going to have the biggest reach. So for me, like I could do some Hebrew episodes, but it's just I
I,
think I'm
I
gonna.
I think if you want to do a lot of money in YouTube, you don't need to speak Hebrew at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you have just, I don't know, 8 million people in Israel, or 8 million people knows Hebrew, just Hebrew,
Yeah,
and you have so much people knows English. So
Yeah, there's a few billion people that speak English. There's only maybe there's maybe 10 million, probably more than 10 million people, maybe 10 and a half, 11 million people in the world that speak Hebrew.
Yeah,
It's
but I tell you what, from 11 million, have maybe 3 or 4 million knows English
right,
too. So understand what I say.
100%. It's
So
just that,
this
yeah,
this is just 8 million people in the world know just Hebrew, just Hebrew. All right, if you do it in English, so a lot of people knows Hebrew, know English too. So of course this is the best to do it in English because a lot of people in the world know English. This is
yep,
the best language in the world.
that's for sure. By the way, you said before your English wasn't so good. I mean, it's pretty good. It's better than I thought it was. You're fine. I understand you perfectly. It's good.
You see. Sometime I need to say maybe 10 words. You know, to say what I want, and I can say it in one word,
For sure.
like now,
It's all
because I
good.
don't have the word.
It's all good. It's all good. It's good, bro. You should be proud of yourself. Your English is good. One good thing, one last thing before we finish.
Yeah.
What business advice can you give people in general? You know, in general, it doesn't have to be about YouTube, but just
All right.
what can you tell people that are maybe trying to figure out what they want to do or they're doing it and it's not working? What are some things? Yeah,
Okay. You need to believe yourself, even you failed 1,000 times. In the 1,001 you success. You need to try all the time. Never um, give up. Never give up. You just need to find what you very good and try to do it. And if you don't do it good, so this is not your
your thing. It's not your skill. Yeah, it's not the thing you should
yeah,
do.
this is not for you. You need to find something else. Just need to do it again and again and again, so until he success.
But here's a question, right? How do you know as a person if you're good at it or not? Let's say with a podcast, right? My podcast isn't big yet. I think I'm good. I think I'm very good at it, honestly. I'm not the best in the world. There's always going to be people better. But how does somebody know? It's a little tricky what you're saying because you're saying never give up, but you're also saying if you're not good at it, then you have to find something else. So
Okay.
how does somebody know whether they should keep doing it or whether they're really not good enough and they should do something else?
If you really think, if you really thought you good in this thing, so try to do it and never give up in these things. I
Mhm.
tell you, you can have some businesses, not just one. You understand? So you can try in this business, not leave this business, try more, but try another thing. You understand? Because I have maybe 8 businesses. I have photography and cars and event place and social media and real estate. You understand? So I do a lot of things. So of course, I have some things I try and don't success them and leave them. But I always um,
Consistent, consistent. Okay.
consistent in the other businesses. All
Right.
right. Because if I have I need just one things I good and do it very good to make a lot of money. So if I have something, one thing, one thing, I can bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, you know.
Mhm.
But for me, this is good to do some businesses, few businesses, not just one.
Gotcha. It's very interesting because you have some people that say you should focus on one thing first, become very successful in that thing,
First,
and
yes.
then in the beginning.
First, yes. First, you need to find one thing, get them very big, and after go to the another thing. This is what I do in the photography. I maybe be there maybe 9, 10 years just on photography. Of course, I do some things, a few things more, but the main one, this is the photography.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So everything you're saying makes sense. I agree with this for sure. Gotcha. Okay. So is there anything you want to tell everybody, kind of like where to follow you? I mean, I already know I was gonna say, but if there's anything else you want to say, go ahead. If not, then I'll just
I think we touch all the things.
I think so too. I think it was good. So ladies and gentlemen, gvirotai v'rabotai, it has been a pleasure to do the, what is it, 174, I think. I'm like losing track. I want to just like make sure here. I did, yeah. This is the 174th episode of the Soothing Semantics podcast. Not bad, huh? Not too bad. This is your host, Rafi Pinsky. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, share, leave your comments. Make sure to follow Eidan Sanker or Sanker, as they say, on his Instagram. You can also follow him on YouTube for all the Don't Touch My Car gold digger videos, the giving away cash videos. Unfortunately, it's not going to be real, at least most of the time, but it's okay because it's okay.
I tell you what, the real important thing, this is the message. What is how I can
the message.
The message, you understand? Because if you be kind and you good person, the karma come back to you. So this is the message for these videos. Of course, this is not real, yeah, because I'm not so rich. I have money, but I'm not so rich, of course.
Understand. Okay. So follow Eidan on his Instagram. He has 2 Instagram pages, right? So you're going to be following him for most of you. You're going to be following him on his main page, which is master.stanker. I'm going to add it in the description. And you can also follow him if you want on a smaller page, eidansanker.il, which is his Israeli page.
Just for Israeli, because all the content there, this is in Hebrew. So if you don't,
but I have Israelis that follow me. You know, some people.
Right.
If you looked at my content, a lot of my stuff is just with Jews, with Israelis. So like, I definitely have an Israeli following, at least some people. So I'm just giving them the options. So, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some value from it. If you're looking to create content, if you're looking to do, let's say, prank videos or interesting content on YouTube, I hope you got some value from Eidan's advice. I hope you can learn from his business advice as well. So that is that. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you very much, bro. Goodbye.